Everybody. Good morning. Oh, we're just waking up. Let's try that one again. Hello, everyone. Good morning. There we go. And I am not a classroom educator. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Erin Primer. I am the Director of Food and Nutrition Services at San Luis Coastal, and I have the pleasure of getting to see our students every day when they come in for breakfast and lunch. But I have such an affinity for our classroom teachers, and I glean these really fun classroom management behaviors, and I get to hear all of you when you get to share those with us. So I love getting to learn our different ways of addressing one another. I don't know about you, but I needed some coffee this morning, so if anybody needed to start their day with some warm beverages or something cold, there's water in the back and some coffee. I also just heard a really fun announcement. I don't know if this was something unique to those of us in Santa Barbara County on our phones. I did not get the message in San Luis Obispo County on my phone. Anyone know what's going to happen this morning at 8:47? A rocket launch. Now, we were going to keep it a surprise and just let the building shake. Oh, thanks. But we thought that might not be the best surprise for everyone in the room. So at 8:47 this morning, if you feel a little shaking, we are not having an earthquake, although what are the odds? Okay, it's going to be a rocket launch. Oh my goodness, we are in for some fun today, friends. All right, so we are expecting a rocket launch at 8:47. And so just to be aware, I don't know that there'll be any alerts on our phones, but we will likely hear or feel potentially a little vibration in the room. Or it's going to be all of us with our positive vibes, maybe some of our physical activity. We might get this room shaken. We'll pay attention to the time, and if it's 8:47, we'll have to see if it's us or if it's the rocket launch. We'll see what's going on. But I am really excited to welcome everyone today to the 12th annual amazing School Wellness Summit. We are in day 2 today. Let's give it a round of applause. Most definitely. This is such a fantastic event, getting to connect with such amazing professionals on a topic that is so incredible to the thriving of our schools and our students. It's such a pleasure to be here today and to see all of you and hear about the incredible work that's happening throughout multiple counties in our state. I really want to thank you all for taking the time out of your very busy days to join us, to learn from our wonderful presenters and from each other. It's been an incredible way for us to convene together since 2014. The Orfila Foundation hosted the very first annual School Wellness Summit back then. It provided a venue for the elevation of innovative wellness practices, peer-to-peer learning about overcoming obstacles, and securing community support for wellness efforts, and establishing a network of champions and folks who are aspiring to build on the work of the Foundation's school food initiatives. The annual School Wellness Summit has become one of the main forums here on the Central Coast to bring together school communities to collaborate and engage in professional development opportunities that focus on improving the health and wellness of the entire school community. So let's see who's in the room here today. We want to acknowledge that there are so many people working together to move this work forward. So if you would, raise your hand if you are here today with a school district. Where are my school districts at? Yeah. All right. Raise your hand if you are here with the County Office of Education. Yes, I love it. Raise your hand if you are here with Public Health, UCCE Behavior Wellness. All right. And raise your hand if you're here with a community partner. Woohoo! I love seeing all of this diverse engagement. Thank you guys so much. And raise your hand if you're here with a clicker. Just kidding, you're on the floor. You can't raise your hand. All right, we're going to leave this guy up here. We also want to acknowledge that in the days, weeks, and months that come, health and wellness programs in our schools really may be looking a little different, as many of our SNAP Ed partners will be shifting their work due to funding. SNAP Ed funds have supported a vast array of wellness initiatives in our schools, from providing nutrition education and physical activity opportunities to our students inside and out of the traditional school day to learn skills to eat healthy and stay active over a lifetime, as well as health and wellness initiatives for the entire school community, including staff and families. Many included whole school, whole community, whole child, WISC wellness, developing and expanding school gardens and garden-based nutrition lessons, implementing smarter lunchroom techniques, rethink your drink activities, harvest of the month, my plate and catch, coordinated approach to child health. Research from Food and Nutrition Service at USDA shows that SNAP-Ed is effective in increasing fruit and vegetable intake, increasing physical activity among participants, increasing cardiovascular fitness in participating schools, and decreasing sugar-sweetened beverage intake. SNAP-Ed also emphasizes changes to policies, systems, and environments to make healthy, active lifestyles more attainable through increased support around local school wellness policy implementation and evaluation. The School Wellness Summit has been supported by SNAP-Ed funds since 2015. The future of this professional learning event will be impacted, and we will be looking for additional partners for the 2026 School Wellness Summit and beyond. No matter the challenges, we will continue to keep student health and wellness at the forefront of high-level conversations about student achievement and shine a light on workplace wellness and employee well-being. We see firsthand at this summit how important these topics are in our schools. Also, part of the framework for the School Wellness Summit, in addition to aligning with the whole school, whole community, whole child WISP model, is the local school wellness policy, which we heard a lot about yesterday. And the local school wellness policy requirements for specific goals around nutrition promotion and education, physical activity, and other school-based activities that promote student wellness, implementation, and evaluation of such wellness initiatives that require the triennial assessment and workplace wellness. These things aren't going away. We all know that prioritizing wellness shapes our school culture and climate. A little bit of housekeeping for today. Restrooms are right out the door to the right and in the hallway. There's that spa water refill station if you need some cold water. There's coffee and tea in the back of the room as well. Please be mindful as you're walking in and out of the room that we have cameras in the back. We do ask that you return from our breaks in the meeting on time. We have some responsible meeting norms on your table, so if you need to step away, please do so. We do have several partners in the room, and we really do want to thank everyone for their participation in the summit. And with that, we're going to move into our program. I want to take a minute to introduce our first presenter, who truly needs no introduction at all. But I want to welcome to the stage Dr. Susan Salcido, who is the Santa Barbara County Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Salcido served as Santa Barbara County's superintendent since 2017. She supported 20 school districts and 10 charter schools. She's overseen 200 programs that serve 70,000 children and youth countywide, including services for the county's most vulnerable students. During her tenure, she has advanced key priorities in public education, including school safety, youth mental wellness, educator recruitment and retention, expansion of early education and career pathways, the creation of the first Student Advisory Council. She was also educated in Santa Maria's public schools. She earned her bachelor's and master's degree from UC Santa Barbara, her doctorate from USC in organizational change, leadership, and student equity. She brings that work to her role here in Santa Barbara County. She began as a high school English teacher and a coach. You can see those roles serving her well in her current role now. She served as an assistant principal, a principal, deputy county superintendent. She's been recognized statewide with the Marcus Foster Memorial Award for Administrator Excellence. She's been named the Woman of Achievement by the Association of Women in Communications and honored as Administrator of the Year. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Dr. Salcido. And she looks amazing in this color.
Good morning. Oh, it is so wonderful to see you all, friends and colleagues from all around Santa Barbara County, Ventura County, San Luis Obispo County, San Bernardino. We have individuals from all over, and Orange County today, of course, Orange County presenting also today. Just wonderful to see all of you. And Erin, thank you so much for that generous welcome and introduction, my goodness. Today we are charged with doing something that is so remarkable. We get to build community while we're deepening our understanding and strengthening partnerships from, around the room, all around student, educator, and community well-being and wellness. What a great day at work we get to have. That's what we get to do all day today. How fortunate are we? And I'm so excited to be amongst all of you. To me, some of the best days at work are in those 20 school districts, those 10 charter schools amongst the 70,000 students. I'm going to say increasing numbers because with transitional kindergarten garden opening, many of our schools embracing preschools, we have more and more. We get to serve more and more students and families throughout our community. So let me share with you a couple of visits I had recently. 2 weeks ago, I was in Guadalupe School District with Dr. Emilio Handal. And last year, if I had gone, I would have visited 2 schools. This year, we visited 3 schools. They just opened up their newest school in Santa Barbara County, Guadalupe Junior High School. I feel like I have some Guadalupe people with this. Yes. All right, great. And from transitional kindergarten all the way through the 8th grade, not surprised at all, completely, of course, impressed. We went right into literacy and reading and writing and math and science and arts and career technical education, all of it. It was just tremendous in Guadalupe. What was a surprise, a part that wasn't part of our visit, was as we were leaving, the bell rang and it was lunchtime. And it was like a beehive swarm to the cafeteria where they're having from scratch cooking at one of their campuses and hearing about lunch and how exciting the lunch menu can be. Last week, I went to Vista de las Cruces, Vista del Mar School in Gaviota. I attended there with my colleague, Cami Barnwell, who's our Director of Communications and PIO for SBCEO. And we got a chance to meet with Dr. Bree Vala, Superintendent Principal there. And any of you visited Vista del Mar School in Gaviota? Yes, a couple. A beautiful treasure, a tiny little school, just incredible. And we went to every single one of their classrooms and their ceramics room. And upon leaving, we stood there in the courtyard and heard all about their incredible cafeteria. They're providing from scratch cooking. And you know what Bree Vala does every week? She comes here to the San Ynez Valley, picks up fresh produce, takes it back to their school, and they use that produce to make their lunches for their children, their faculty, and the community can come in as well. It's remarkable there. And in an earlier visit, I went to Blockman Union School District. Blockman is in Sisquoc. Anybody have been to Blockman School, visited there? Again, another treasure of Santa Barbara County. What I got a chance to do was meet the cafeteria chef, previous Michelin star earning chef, who is now the cook for the community in Blockman. It is tremendous. I got a treat. I think it wasn't just for me, it was really for the students, and I got a leftover one, which was so good, a beautiful apple Danish of some sort, and the apples came from the apple orchard on their campus. I say all this because these things are happening across all of our schools in Santa Barbara County. The partnerships that have been formed for 12 years here from this Wellness Summit have absolutely made a difference. We see the kitchens, we see the gardens, we see the learning, we see the growth. It's remarkable. It's really remarkable. I could go on and talk about all of I have such pride and excitement around all of our districts and schools, but I'd really love for you to hear from a few students. So a few months ago, I was in the North County, Santa Maria, Guadalupe, Santa Maria Bonita, Santa Maria Joint, Guadalupe, and Orchid. Of course, the 4 districts there comprise of the largest enrollment of all students in Santa Barbara County. I was spending time there listening to students and hearing them talk about hopes and aspirations. So our communications team went back in. We said, let's go back and interview some of the students and hear from them. What are some of your hopes and aspirations? And I want to share that with you today. Now, a little bit of context setting. For the youngest students, when you talk about hopes and aspirations, it often comes out like, what do you want to be when you grow up? So you're going to hear some of that. And then when you hear from some of the older students, you're going to hear a little bit more about what they really do hope for. So for now, let's take a look at what the students have to share.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian because I help dogs and cats and hamsters. I grew up, I want to be an NBA player.
The reason I wanted to join this culinary program is because I've always been able to cook, so I wanted to do my own catering company and provide for others.
I want to be a firefighter because I want to rescue people and save them from fire.
I want to be a fashion designer. I want to go to school for fashion and major in business so that I can have my own business. I feel like success for me would look like being able to work with other people who share my passion.
I've been a part of robotics for all 4 years. I've been able to learn things that I never would have had I not been in the program, such as milling or lathe work. Being part of the team has definitely encouraged me to pursue STEM field in general. It's actually what's helped me decide my current major, which is bioengineering right now.
I want to be a chef when I grow up because my dad really inspired me since he was a cook and he owned a Filipino food restaurant.
To me, success looks like making a difference and just having an effect on the world around us in a positive manner.
My dream is to be able to take care of people and be someone that they could rely on.
I decided to come here to learn about new skills, how to do this, how to build. I grew up, I want to be a construction manager. I like to build things. And I would like to be there from the start until the end.
Successful life looked like if I were to go to college and just be happy with my life. But yeah, I just want to be happy.
How about a hand for our Santa Maria Bonita, Santa Maria Joint, Orchid in Guadalupe. Just want to be happy. I love that. And I want to thank you, our partners, funders, educators, board members, so many individuals here working so hard on behalf of the well-being of our students, that happiness of our students, our educators, families, and community. It really takes all of us, and I so appreciate all of the work that we're doing together on behalf of our communities here. I am so looking forward to hearing next from Barbara Finch. The children's scorecard is phenomenal this year. So many individuals contributed to this scorecard that she's going to be presenting about. And what I love is hearing about the data, the research, the findings, but also the recommendations and the practices that we can do to counteract adversity and trauma, like in the positive childhood experiences. I'm so used to saying adverse childhood experiences that I'm getting used to positive childhood experiences and learning more about them. Can't wait to hear from Suzanne Grimacy, who's not only an expert, but honestly an icon, and a friend and a colleague, and I always learn something new when I hear from Suzanne. Our SB CEO colleague, Tiffany Carson, later will share with you resources that are research-based and free and effective around social emotional learning. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to hear what you have to share, Tiffany. And of course, Kat from Orange County, back again, and get a chance to learn from you, as well as other colleagues from OCDE today. So a huge thank you. So glad you're right there at the door, Kirsten Criswell, for coordinating this Wellness Summit. Yeah. I want to close by a big thanks to you for coordinating all of us year over year. It truly is impactful. It's not just a convening, it's convening around making a vision turn into action. Kirsten, thank you so much for everyone who's here. A huge welcome and a thank you. And I'm turning it over to Erin. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Salcido. Appreciate it. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that was an amazing video. Fantastic. I love hearing about the buzz happening in lunchrooms, shamelessly because these are my people, also because it's often hard to see the recognition beyond those of us doing the work. So thank you for coming and seeing that. The themes of community, of collaboration, chefs coming to schools. Who would have thought? A Michelin chef. I mean, we all know Chef B, so thanks for putting the word out there, Chef. This is amazing. I love seeing the recognition beyond one place. This is a movement that's happening everywhere. And to know that what we're talking about at this summit, the hope that these kids see, the power that each of you give to them, gives me so much hope that we're all making a difference. No matter what aspect we play in the role of school wellness, this is what's giving hope to our students. So thank you very much for sharing, for visiting these schools, for showing us what's possible out there. And it's so inspiring. So thank you very much, Dr. Salcido.